we're on a mission today to complete all the Rancho Del Arroyo missions. Kinda simple as that. We've been putting off the missions pretty much until console got the map. Finally that happened, what, 2-ish, 3 weeks ago, something like that? And I always like to give a little bit of time so there are no spoilers, but with all that out of the way, I guess I should also say if you would like to avoid spoilers for the Rancho story mission, this is probably not the stream to watch. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. The whole hope here is that as we're doing the missions, we run into something cool. The nice thing is we have all the outposts unlocked, so we should be able to kind of hop around and get through them, hopefully in the 2-hour time frame. So we'll kind of see how that goes, but yeah. A lot of times when we do missions, it's more so been in videos than in streams, but sometimes in the streams, we end up finding cool stuff during the missions. So, it says 0 of 6. What do I have to do?
Why don't you do some scouting from the lookout tower nearby? The first step to surviving out here is knowing where the water is. That'll lead you to the food, and I'm sure you can figure out the rest.
So, I take it I'm supposed to go where he's referring to? There's like a thing right here, but it's not doing the thing. This is gonna be awkward if, like, the first mission's bugged out. What's up, Jessica? Watching you play live made my Monday. Well, good. Glad to hear that. Visit the nearby lookout tower. Maybe we should just do that. Where even is that? The fact that I don't see it. There's one way up here. I may need assistance with the first mission. I don't know what's going on. What's up, Mel? Sorry I haven't been able to catch the stream. School's got me so tired. I can imagine, man. No worries. I appreciate you being here today. Spoilers, we're going to do Rancho missions today. Indeed. The heck am I supposed to do with this? I'm lost. We're 3 minutes in and I already don't know how to do this. There's 6 things? It says optional, right? Maybe I just need to visit this one. I see now. Okay. Maybe I'm just dumb. 1,000 meters to the south. Yeah, they say nearby. It's not exactly nearby, but fortunately for me, it's the... Okay, I thought for a second the game audio wasn't working. But anyway, fortunately for me, Kyla placed a 10-tier WoW setting up for the Great One grind, so we can do that if I turn on the thing to show me where they are. That'll help. Gotta go in all the rooms? Do you really? Because I went in a room and it didn't, like, check it off. It says optional, so I'm guessing maybe this is just gonna get us going. You struggling with the first mission is definitely gonna be evidence as to you being a fake expert. I'm just waiting for the video to actually drop, man. Maybe turn on the mission markers? I mean, I was at it for the lodge thingy. It's fine. Articulate Stutter, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Been a while since I caught you live. Glad to see you're still grinding. Well, thank you, man. Really appreciate the support. Means a lot. And, yeah, always on the grind. Always doing what we do here. Even if it's slight levels of confusion. Okay. What does it require? There's 12 flights of stairs. Never mind. What does it require me to do? Do I just have to get here? Okay.
The problem with ranches like this one is what you can't see. We've sucked up so much of the groundwater for cattle that areas that used to be wetlands are turning arid year-round. The grasslands are mostly buffalo grass. It's an introduced species that smothers native plants. Likes to catch fire, too. I once saw a saguaro, you know, one of those classic cactus plants, surrounded by buffalo grass, burst into flames. It was one of the kicks in the rear I needed to finally sell off the last of our cattle.
Optional, this game means unnecessary. That's how I feel.
Take the time to explore the ranch in your downtime, too. If even half of what I heard growing up is true, there is plenty waiting out there.
Okay, that works. A little bit of confusion, but we got going. So well, he can just say the same thing.
For someone, they said less than a minute, but out here that means at least 5, and probably more like 20. Anyway, you're here to evaluate the facilities, but
yes, I'm the facility man.
I need you to take care of first. I'll make it worth your while, of course.
Oh, excellent.
First up, the cattle may be gone, but there's still some fencing left. There should be a pair of fencing pliers on the countertop in the hacienda's kitchen.
Of course. Why would it not be all the way back where I just left from? Got my first rare diamond and albino harlequin duck. Nice, man. I think an albino diamond harlequin duck would be pretty neat. They're the only duck species that can be albino, or the only bird species other than, I guess, turkey and pheasant. I just think they're a cool one. Alright, where's the pliers? Off to go snip some fences.
That's them.
Weird place to leave them.
Mark the spot on your hunter mate.
Okay. Oh. Eventually we'll get to somewhere that's more than 12 feet from the lodge so we can actually do things. What's up, Kyla? Lurking per usual. Hope your lunch is going well. If you're still there anyway. Acid's in here. What's going on, dude? Did someone ask where she was? Oh, yeah. And then Kyla's just here. Lurking as always. New profile pic. It's been there for a while.
Section by section. Watch yourself there. The nearest hospital will laugh you out of the building if you told them you needed a tetanus shot for a barbed wire cut just because you weren't wearing gloves.
Why did it sound like it was electric?
And now the posts. You can pile them up in a heap and I'll have someone collect them later. Whew. I'm getting sweaty just watching you.
Well, that's kind of weird, but okay.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I actually wanted to check this one off the list myself, but I had some matters to attend to in town.
Made it to a YouTube stream, I know, man.
Big moment
It's
for
wild.
the ranch, tearing down the last of the fencing. The Soto family has raised cattle on this land since Mexico's independence. My mom... now you're making me sentimental.
I'm just cutting fences,
Look,
man.
how about a change of pace, huh? I'm stuck here waiting, and you're probably itching to put that trigger finger to good use.
You're
Let's
kinda
have some
correct.
fun. Things out here aren't all business, you know?
Business only ever. Okay. Are you gonna tell me what to do? No? Okay. I guess I'll just go over here and shoot a bobcat or something. Barbed wire is never that easy. It takes out the realism. Well, if you play a really cool sound, when you're tearing down barbed wire, it goes way easier. I think that's what it is. How is he watching you? You know, for many years in hunting games, there's been, like, some form of, like, communication, whether it's through, like, a radio or whatever, and I never did understand how they were supposed to be able to see you. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, you can hear me. I wasn't sure if you could actually hear, Kyla. Glad you got that. Business only. I seriously don't know. Am I just supposed to shoot something? There's a male. Maybe. Hey, there's the goose call. Uh-oh. Okay, so I have the 243, so we're fine. One thing I failed to do before I started the stream was set my loadout. Hi. You're not the one I wanted, but we'll make do. Wait. You were the one? Okay. Maybe he'll tell us stuff to do. 31 kg duck? Holy. Back in the room before I go to the pool deck? Gotcha. How do you get the camo 270? Unfortunately, it is no longer obtainable. You could only get it if you bought Call of the Wild within like 30 days of its release, and if you also had an active classic account with, I think, 50 hunter score or higher. Do a 72-hour stream on Medved only? Gross. Is the Bobcats easy to find? I mean, they can be. Okay. He's saying nothing. I see a bunch of them. There's a pretty good example of how easy Bobcats can be to find. If you're in the right area during their drink time, you'll see quite a few of them, but if they're resting and kind of sitting still, hiding in the brush, you're not going to see nearly as many. I'm not even sure if we hit that. This one don't care. And that one we actually got. That was a... Goodness. I swear, there's something up with, like, the Bobcat hitboxes. Like, I can't imagine why that would have gone through him. Why is it always raining? Because it's a rainforest. Why is the desert always deserting? You know what I mean? Oh wow, hey, lag. Everybody's favorite. Pick out the pliers, travel to the cut and roll up thing, pull out the fence post. I think we did them all. Why is my tab key sticking? No. Matt, not sure what that was about. What's up, Roll? Just popping in to say hello. I appreciate you, man. Hope your Monday is going well. Seems like they're going right through them. Yeah, exactly. I saw it happen with Kyla as well on a Bobcat she was after, and I thought it was maybe like the Xbox lag, which I see some of you guys are talking about there. I mean, I'm not lagging here. I've got no explanation as to why two of those shots seemed like they just went through the animals. Why are you still alive? What? Excuse me. I ask again. What? I think it died before our shot got there. I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Is the new map fun? I enjoy it. There are aspects of it, especially if you're on console, that can be a little bit frustrating, specifically the lag. I think they are trying to address that, but I'm not so sure exactly when that's going to happen. It's just a feature, yes. A feature film? Thick bighorn track there. Maybe that shot did get there. It looked like he started to drop when we shot, but I think we got him. Yeah. That one makes enough sense. I think we shot too far back on that. I thought I saw the body of that other one. I don't even know where he was. There's one just running around right there. This has quickly gone from missions to run around, shoot bobcats when they have seemingly working hitboxes. I don't know. Kind of the way of the game. What was my first diamond? My first diamond was a 957, I think, on the old system Mustier. Halloween or the day before, back in 2017. It was almost 4 years ago. Alright, is that the one that we just shot? It would have been. So there's another dead one. Rascal's like, nah, you don't get any help. Not today. The Bobcats have a habit of stretching and apparently just matrixing bullets because it ain't happening sometimes here. We ended up killing all three, which is lovely, but, you know, I feel like we took a few more shots than we would have needed. Okay. I don't know what to do. I guess I'm going to go back here and see if maybe we get the mission thing to tell us what to do. Does anybody know? Did I miss anything? I don't think there should have been. First time it was a fallow in 2019. Nice. You're from Sweden. Nice, man. That's cool. How's things going in Sweden today? Had the same issue with the Bobcats today? I've not had... It seems like it's maybe just when they're moving. Because ones that I've shot when they're still seem to work fine. But on occasion, things just don't work. Okay. What if we switch maps and come back? Will it complete the mission, or will it, you know, maybe make us do that mission again? Have you ever wanted to hunt with hounds IRL? I don't know. I think if it's something that you grow up around, it makes more sense. I have a hard time kind of, I don't know, leaving so much of a hunt up to the dogs and not myself. That's kind of where I get stuck on that one. What's up, Rebecca? Shot a 941 bison. It was a silver but albino? 941. 149 maybe? New mission available. Right, but we did that one. Asa, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate you. Too kind, man. Okay. Do I put the pliers back? Like, I don't know. That's for Kyla's drink package? Yes, that'll definitely... Can you get it when... I guess you probably can. Or you're just a bad shot. That is also a possibility, but, you know, I felt like they should have kind of ended up there. What a lovely office. That's not... What? Where's the kitchen at? I was already there. Really? Can't even find my way into the kitchen? This kitchen. Okay. Can't put them back. Are we just officially stuck? Did we make it one mission? And then we broke it. I just don't know. I have no theories as to how we may fix this. What about... deactivate. Okay. Reactivate. Nah. I'm something we call a non-intelligent human being. A human being. You just have to wait, he'll call you soon. It's weird that mission doesn't complete though, you know? You'd think they'd make it a little better. Alright, we'll just kind of run around and shoot stuff. How far do we get? Literally one mission. If you have to wait, yeah, I guess we'll just chill here. I read something. It wasn't this mission, but I read something on their Twitter where they were going to remove the, like, wait time or whatever for a mission because it seemed to cause some confusion. I guess maybe this is a similar kind of deal. I don't know, I don't like it. I like when it just kind of allows you to progress. No worries, Jessica. About a week ago, I had a troll 8.58 goose. I don't understand geese because I have also had a troll 8.58 goose, but I just killed a diamond level 4 the other day, 8.54. So if anyone can explain the math on that, I'm all ears. I don't have a clue how that makes any sense. Are you on every single animal in the game team or duck team? Neither. Oh, good Lord, Acid. That should be asked elsewhere, and not here. Just saying. Are you finding it hard to find the diamonds after years of playing? I have yet to find any at all. Certain ones can be difficult. It really does seem to be like a matter of, for one, just kind of right place, right time stuff. But also, in some sense, I think it depends on the individual. Some people, like, without even trying, like, for me, I get tons of diamond javelina in single player without even hunting them. But then, for Red Fox, I would go and spend, I don't know, hundreds of hours. I shot like 750. Never did get a diamond in single player. I ended up killing one in multiplayer. And I know, like, some people have killed tons of diamond fox. One of my my friends would just go goose hunting on Hirschfelden, and like half the time a diamond fox would walk through the field and he would shoot that. And they were different ones. It's not like it was the same one every time. I just couldn't get a diamond fox to spawn to save my life. I'm on Team Kyla, that's right. I was gonna say that, but I figured you would say gross. I mean, it was acid, but not in stream chat. It was clever, I'll give you that. What's your name, Mr. Sir? Salvador? You wanna, like, call us? I wasn't really planning on this much downtime. I didn't prepare any dad jokes. All ears as he smokes a rapid that is all ears? Did I say that? Did you remove the fence completely? I believe so. Took down the actual barbed wire fence, took down the fence posts. He said he was going to call me in a while. He did also say at the beginning that a minute means 5 minutes or 20 minutes, so maybe that's it. Picking up a scope for my new 25-06 this Friday. Cheaping out on it a bit with a 4-12 Vortex Copperhead for now, then I'll upgrade in a year or so to the Diamondback. Nice, David. I have a Vortex, I don't know exactly, I think it's kind of like a middle of the road on my 7mm Mod 8, so hopefully that does good for you. BRB, sounds good, Kyla. Is there anything going on here, like in the early morning? I don't even know what we're doing. Do you have to buy the goose pack to goose hunt? Not necessarily. To effectively goose hunt, yes. Because goose hunting in multiplayer just doesn't quite work correctly. It never really has. And while on occasion geese will just randomly land in a field, like in single player, it's not nearly consistent enough to expect to really kill any geese doing it that way. So I would get the pack. It's pretty inexpensive, and I think worth it. That is a bold move, Acid. Or a bold assumption? Bold move? I don't know. You know what we need to do? We need to switch our loadout. Maybe he'll call after I do that. Restart the game? Maybe. I'm kind of putting a lot of faith in the person who said that he's going to call me eventually. He did say that. Wasn't your Vortex a Diamondback? I don't know, dude. I don't recall. I might have the scope in my closet here, but now's not the time. Okay, we'll hang on to this. We'll ditch that. And I don't know, 7 mil, why not? That gives us a little more versatility anyway. Did you see that 57-point buck in Kentucky? I remember one with like a ton of points being shot a year or two ago. And I thought it was maybe Kentucky or like somewhere in that region. Get rid of this goose call, we're not going to need that. My friend got a giant gold bald cystic goose, nice. Don't spam messages unless you're bottom boy. He has the spam permission. What 7mm should I buy? In game? If you're on console, I assume you have multiple options. On PC, the only one is this one right here. They all do the same thing. They're just gonna look a little bit different. Was the last week? I don't think I've seen anything recently. Anything like that. Small? What's that? The 57-point buck? Probs. That's the sound I wanted as soon as I turned away. I guess we're just pheasant hunting until what's his name calls us. We can try a game restart as well. I would have thought switching maps kind of effectively did the same thing, but it does kind of seem as though we're not going anywhere. I don't need the spam to be read. Apparently you are in fact a favorite. It's what's been asserted in the chats in the past. I'm back, phone died, no worries, dude. We're still running around waiting to get contacted to do our next mission. It's going to be interesting if we don't get to complete them because he's given us quite the time frame. Windy. Goodness. Hi. I would like to shoot you, sir. Hey, miss you once. That buck did not come from Kentucky. Guy claimed it did, but it was from a game farm in... Oh, that's lame. Pretty lame. 12 trophy rating on that guy. Should we restart the game, see if that does anything? Might be worth a try. Yeah, let's do that. We'll see if maybe that triggers the mission to start, because I don't want to spend this much time. I would never do such things, Kyla. What do you even mean? Don't do it. It's a trap. There's nothing bad to say, though. Nothing I could say. What are some tips for pheasant hunting? Because I really can't hunt them. I just kind of run towards the warning call, wait till they flush, and then shoot them. That's sort of all I do. Well. New mission available. Yeah. we complete it? I don't know. I'll run around down there and see if maybe there's something that highlights. I just don't know. Shot my first deer and it was a 8-point. Nice mullet. I hope there's something here. We got... What? Did I really just click the wrong lodge? I might have. I feel that, bottom boy. I don't think I would do incredibly well with that. Do you merch? I do merch. So currently, the merch that we have through Kyla is kind of like temporarily closed till she gets back from her cruise, and then we'll see what's going on after that. But there is merch through Teespring as well. Hey, T-Cops, thank you for becoming a member here on YouTube. I appreciate you, man. I'm sure you know the drill from everything over on Twitch, but if you're not all linked up there for YouTube as well, be sure to do that and enjoy the green name and emojis here on YouTube, man. Did you end up getting him, Mel? This is where the fence was, right? See, that's kind of an issue because there's no waypoint to it. I thought it was here. Oh. Oh my. Why was that able to stay there with the...
You ever hunted pheasant before? Well, I'm no expert, but I picked up a couple of pointers from my friends over the border when we introduced these guys, so I can show you the ropes.
I'd prefer you show me the strands of barbed wire fence over the ropes. That's annoying.
Pheasant. Pheasants.
I just shot one there.
Shy, so look around for any evidence of them in vegetation cover.
Who gets paid 12 cents an hour?
Somewhere around here is a good place to start looking. So the trick to pheasant hunting is maybe a little counterintuitive. You have to make them flee or flush them out.
Do I?
They're lousy flyers, but we can use that to our advantage. We just gotta get them to take off first.
I feel like it would just let me smoke one on the ground.
The right ammo for the job, of course. Then it's banco meal.
That was, Mill. That was very unfortunate.
No one likes a cheater, so no shooting them on the ground. Got it?
Fine. You seem energetic? It's been a pretty good day. Just been out here chilling. Mods get paid 12 cents an hour? Yeah, that's why I asked it's not a mod. I can't afford his high rate. I think this mission took me the longest, killing a pheasant. Should be simple enough. I believe there's going to be some right over here. When are you going to play the Hunter Classic? I'm not actually sure what... Wednesday or Thursday this week, in all likelihood, because tomorrow's video is going to be, for those of you that didn't catch it on the Meat Hunters channel, kind of like a preseason setup style video. So I've got my new bow, kind of like a new bow reveal, if you want to call it that, and then new arrows. I shoot the bow and then do probably the last half of the video some kind of preseason scouting, and I thought it went pretty well. There was a pretty cool little interaction with a couple of deer. You actually replied? I try to do that on occasion. Kyla always responds. Kyla is an absolute champion. She's literally on vacation right now, and she's still in here doing the most. Hi. Oh my god, there's a couple of them. 2. Okay. And where'd your friend go? He escaped. Impressive. My rate's $12 an hour, while theirs is a measly 12 cents. Just can't do it, man. Do you still have your very first diamond? When I got my first diamond, trophy lodges and stuff didn't exist, so I've got the screenshots of it. Unfortunately, I don't have it in the lodge or anything.
I'm not a bad teacher, no.
It's a pretty big one.
You're a pretty good pupil.
Gee, thanks.
My ambition is to make this a place to hunt pheasant in northern Mexico. If we
Do
can
I
keep
get
them
things for
this
finding this
size,
stone?
That shouldn't be a problem. Just
Cool.
gotta get the gringo tourists on board.
Priorities.
Pheasant feed in lighter cover like this. Looks like a good spot.
I wasn't listening. What am I supposed to do?
Big money spinner, sure. But if that's what it takes to keep this place up and running, so be it. It's all for a good cause. Speaking of gringos,
Kyle is amazing,
my
the
cousin
best.
told me that she'd spotted some intruders with a U.S. license plate going hog wild.
Oh, that was me.
shooting animals from, get this, from
Oh,
hunting
that's
stand
hilarious.
mounted to a pickup truck.
Where is that?
My insurance doesn't cover
Here?
them, and I doubt the hunting they're
I better
doing is
wait.
particularly ethical. So can you keep a lookout? Gracias.
So do I go find the thing?
Did you notice how dry the land around the old cattle pasture was?
Yes.
Even compared to the rest of the ranch, I mean. The more cattle you cram into a small area,
I did not,
the
Kyla.
less ground cover there is. Water just runs off the land instead of making it into the vegetation. My parents' generation dug wells and pumped out several times more water than rain in a year.
Uh-huh, tell me more.
When I told them my plans for this place, they weren't happy.
He sure
I was
is.
selling out my inheritance. We haven't spoken much since.
No worries, Talon.
Of course, there are plenty of rancheros out here who graze their cattle responsibly. I just want to go in a different direction. I've tried explaining what they gain from it. They just wish me luck. But I've heard what they say behind my back. Chavita fresita. It's like, they're basically calling me a snob. They went to college in Mexico City, same as me. I just stayed a while after I graduated.
Can you just tell me what to do, man? I appreciate your life story and all, but, you know.
But back to business. Luckily for us, there's an easy solution to the groundwater
How do I
problem.
say your
It just
name?
requires some more
Diamond
muscle
Boy? I don't know if I'm saying that
on your part.
correctly, but thank you so much for the super chat,
I
man.
need you to set up a few gabions. They're wire mesh baskets you fill with rocks and
Oh,
place
God.
along the banks of the arroyo to accumulate silt, which holds the water like a sponge so it can trickle back into the ground. The winter rains
This
aren't
is going well.
predictable as they used to be. You know, with climate change doing a number on
Did we
us.
get it?
So, the sooner, the better.
Now that I finally did something, you sent me on my way. Travel to where the... I can't read that. Where the something is. Well, I didn't make it very far. Just shot my first albino red stag. Nice. Ow. Wish I could keep watching. Sorry, bye. No worries. We're just out here struggling to do missions. What are we supposed to do? Go to this place, do things. Sounds good. These missions are easy besides one? I see. Is that so, Hunter Man? That sounds, lovely. We all start somewhere, indeed. Tell him what, Kyla. It's my news, not yours. It's our news, technically. But I guess. Yeah, so part of the reason somebody asked, like, or said that I was energetic and I said it's been a good day. A pretty big factor in that is that this morning I officially closed on the house. So got some moving in and stuff to do, but I've been kind of talking about that in streams a little bit. A lot of you guys will probably know about it, but yeah, I officially own it now, so gonna be a lot of stuff going on in the next couple of weeks. I need to figure out internet there. I thought that I was gonna be out of luck and it wasn't gonna be able to be installed for like 2 weeks, but I think I can actually do like a self-installation. Psycho, he actually lives in pretty much the same area. He's one of the moderators over in Discord. They sent him a self-install kit and he said it was really easy. So, hopefully we can do that, and hopefully sometime in the next week or so we can do kind of like a first stream from at the new place. Thank you guys. Big mail moves. They're big moves. I will forever be thanking Kyla for that one. Not only did she find it, she also kind of helped me because I was rather hesitant in making that decision, but she liked it a lot, and the more that I've been back there since, she was right. So I'm excited to get in there, and there's 14 acres with it as well. There's hopefully going to be a little hunting. I'd love to kill a deer or two from there this year, but yeah, exciting
There
times.
should be a pile of rocks there. Line up the gabions first, then fill them.
Do what? Oh, look how talented I am. I can spawn
Enough, no?
that stuff.
Well, the important thing is that they work. Cram as many as you can into each of them. That'll set us up nicely for winter.
What? I truly have no idea what I just did. Thank you, T-Gauss. Moving sucks. It's not going to be that big a deal, actually. It's about 35 minutes. And, like, the big stuff's not coming with me. Like, the couch, the bed, like, all that stuff's just not coming from the apartment, so won't be too big a deal.
Gives them a bit of rustic charm, you know? Back in the old days, entire families worked the land here. Men, women, and children.
Press E to store a rock.
Still had a
Yes.
couple of people on staff when I was born. But then beef prices tanked and my parents couldn't afford the expense anymore.
Guess I helped since I'll be living there too eventually. You helped a lot, and I appreciate
Anyway,
you so much.
there's a stockman's residence kind of in the middle of nowhere, even by the standards of this place, that had fallen into disuse. We've given it a paint job and replaced some of the furniture. Now all that's needed to officially establish it as an outpost is a notice board. Head over and set it up.
As you wish. Where would... Oh my. I just came from over there. That's weird they did it in that order. Maybe they wanted to get you in that area and then send you over there. You should try and get a diamond pheasant with a longbow. I don't know if I'm good enough at the game to do that. Grab the what? Oh my.
Clear away the rocks first, just over there where the path begins.
Goodness, I didn't know I was the errand boy in Red Dead yesterday. I'm the errand boy in Call of the Wild today.
Bet you're glad you're not doing this in July.
Oh yeah, September's way better.
What's that?
Well,
Gee, is that some sort of save for a logbook? Let me see. It's a brass lock and handle, a keyhole. This is not new. Could be early 20th century. I feel like I recognize it from somewhere.
I like how I just yeet it away.
I got it. There used to be a lockbox like this in the Casa Grande's master bedroom. My mom wouldn't like you snooping around, but this feels important. Can you head back over there and see if you can find the key?
Where do I?
Just if you're up for it, of course. This isn't part of your job description. Oh, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Finish up here first.
He's doing really good at making me backtrack.
Looks good. And feel free to use this outpost yourself now.
Oh gee, thanks.
If you're in the neighborhood, I'd appreciate it if you could swing by the Casa Grande.
Is that the main one?
I guess my curiosity's got the better of me.
I mean, that's big house, right? Yeah. Alright. Just in case you're not aware, Kyla, you are the best. So maybe I'm the only one, but these mission series of this reserve is in disrepair, help fix it while I whine about my personal life that you are invested 0% in, are getting very old.
The master bedroom
Yeah.
upstairs. He always did appreciate his privacy.
I don't know, there's not a lot of hunting stuff, it's more exploration.
Study were like his own personal oasis.
How do I get upstairs?
Right. Let me think. Some plausible deniability would be good for when my mom finally shows up. So let's not just start rifling through things. The logbox I remember was sitting on a shelf next to a wardrobe.
I didn't know there was an upstairs, so... Oh. Right. This dude's really having a convo. He's doing great. Kyla. Hey, look. It's 0 o'clock. The heck? Shelf. Wardrobe. I wasn't listening.
Is that the key? It sure looks well used. Let's try it.
Whoa.
Ah, man. It's a disassembled shotgun. Pump action looks like. Also early 20th century.
It is beat up.
Are those flecks of blood on the stock?
Is that blood?
Makes sense if it belonged to Don Javier. He did sleep in here for most of his life, but I don't recognize it. Look, I don't know how things are done where you're from, but I'd rather not get the police involved with this.
Can I just take it?
Whatever happened clearly happened a long time ago, and they've got more to worry about out here in the borderlands. Plus, My family has a somewhat complicated history.
Not a chance, Frank.
So, let's try to solve this ourselves.
Can I have it?
Let me think. I'm no Sherlock Holmes, but maybe we should check it for clues. RS Bosque Alto, agosto de 1916. RS Bosque Alto, August 1916. Bosque Alto is a site to the east of here, the woods up in the hills, but the initials...
What a huge new lodge for the next update. I think we're about due for one with the amount of reserves we have.
I'm stumped.
Leave it.
How about you leave the gun here for now and have someone from the lab we usually work with for animal samples check the blood.
Lame. Lucas, thank you so much for the super chat, man. How's it going? Don't know what or where to hunt. Ideas that made my brain run in 12 circles. Links on Medved. Why not? Nobody likes listening to school all over again? Kinda. I don't know what I'm doing.
I know someone whose entire job involves tracking things down. And this time, you don't need to worry about anything running off on you. I'll mark the rough location on your hunter mate, and you can put those transferable skills to the test.
Alright, whatever you say.
Chances are we won't find anything, but I won't rest easy until we've at least checked.
What am I meant to do? Look for Bigfoot tracks?
This is the place. Find some high ground and do some scouting.
Anything suspicious? Oh, there is. Where is that at? There's like a shovel in something somewhere. Is that this lake though? I mean, I thought it was. We're here during whitetail drink times, so we could do a little whitetail grinding while we're here. A family of 10 was slaughtered using this very weapon. Is this for me? New fancy gun, can I has it? I want it. Oh, this isn't even the lake I thought we were at. Is it down here? There's a shed.
There, by the lake.
I did it.
Shack.
I fast traveled, and I don't know. Alright. Look at that. 10 placement, 12 out of 12. Going to multiplayer sounds good, Erica. Good luck. Hope you find something. Are geese fixed on console? Yeah, they're all good. Kyla can indeed confirm with her 12 diamond geese since the update. New gun. There is a variation of the 16 gauge that we should unlock doing these missions. We'll see how long it takes.
I guess I wasn't wrong about there not being any intact buildings around here. Are you able to get inside? Be careful.
Let me in through the window. Or not.
Someone must have rested here at some stage. There's nothing to suggest they bunkered down. Try the desk there. Mira.
You weirdo.
Nothing to find out in the middle of nowhere. I'm amazed it's not completely faded.
Peeking it.
So,
What is happening?
Sure the guy on the right is Bisabuelo Javier. Even without the head, the suit's a dead giveaway. And his younger friend must be our RS. The date isn't too far off the one in the shotgun, at least. This is weirdly familiar. I feel like I've seen him somewhere before.
I'm gonna shoot some deer while you figure this out.
Let's go back to the Casa Grande. There's a century's worth of old photos and newspaper clippings in Javier's study. Maybe we'll find something that jogs my memory. The landform looks like the one around where they used to water the cattle back when open grazing was still practiced. It's along the arroyo, but I'm not sure where exactly, and I don't recognize the shrine.
I bet you want me to explore it, don't you?
With you and we can try matching it to your surroundings.
It's almost like that was predictable. Okay. That one didn't really die. So...
Oh, by the way, I got a call from the lab while you were wandering
it did die.
around Bosque Alto. As I suspected, the blood samples didn't turn up any DNA. It was always going to be a long shot, if you'll forgive the pun.
With a shotgun? That don't make any sense. Okay, what am I doing?
I sent the shotgun itself to a gunsmith to retrofit and reassemble. I want you to have it. You didn't have to go out of your way to help solve this mystery that has nothing to do with you. But you stepped up.
I would love to know at what stage I did anything to help solve it.
To use a dead man's weapon, but look, we're conservationists. Waste not, want not should guide us. I doubt RS would mind, whoever he was. Unless you'd
RS.
rather it ended up in a museum. Didn't think so.
Take your
I
time.
asked my cousin to leave it at an outpost. I'll mark on your hunter mate.
Yay, okay. We'll go and shoot a pheasant with that. We'll be... Oh, this is where the truck thing is too, so that must be where this is going. What's the biggest buck that you kill in real life? If you've seen my IRL hunting videos from 2019, the buck that I got in 2019 is my biggest.
I hope it serves you better than it did RS.
How do you know how...
Some more news while I have your ear.
Okay,
Remember those gringo intruders I told you about?
sure.
Well, my cousin's just texted me. She spotted their pickup truck again on her way home. Actually, not far from the outpost you're at now.
I know.
But no sign of the intruders themselves.
I've been hunting here for weeks, man. It's been
Do
sitting
me a
here.
favor. Head out and jot down their license plate number. And if you do see them, probably best to just turn back. Who knows what they're packing?
If there's not a 12 in this license plate number, I'm quitting and playing Classic.
Eesh. I really hope they at
Eesh.
least turned off the engine when they went hunting in this thing. And that's the crappiest shooting range I've ever seen.
Oh, it's Baden, of course. Is
What
that
does the blade
supposed to
say?
be down there? Surely not. I feel like it's gonna disappear. So real quick, I'm just gonna screenshot that.
Baden, Texas, Lone Star State.
Come investigate with me, rascal. We'll see if we can figure out.
Your mood worsening from here. You've had more than a couple
You
of
creeper.
run-ins with these guys before.
Just looking at me over every
Love to tell
surface.
you I'd never heard of them, but their reputation extends to these parts too. Well, at least the plate makes them easily identifiable. So the targets are all intact, which means one of two things: either they're just terrible shots,
these?
or something else.
Do
caught
I
their
shoot them?
attention. Let's remind them they're not alone out here, why don't we? Shoot down a couple of them. It's an excuse to try out that new shotgun if you have it on you.
I want to get them all with one shot. Oi! The heck are you doing? You're just here to cause havoc, aren't you?
There. How's it feeling? Age certainly hasn't dimmed its beauty, no?
Well, not quite one shot, but 3. Or 4? I can't count. Yay, he's gonna play Classic, no 12. Well, Baden is a 12, so technically it counts. Oh, what am I doing? You gotta be careful here, we gotta stay on the story missions, because sometimes we've attempted to stay with the story and ended up elsewhere. Photograph. I don't know, I feel like doing this one because it actually is not inside of an outpost, which is up here, I guess. There might be javelin and rabbits here. That could kind of work. What did that say about stealing my socks, by the way?
The area in the photo might be. You're gonna have to do some scouting again. Here's the arroyo, or, well, what's left of it. It's dry almost year-round these days. Almost hard to imagine they used to be able to graze cattle here.
That can't be
Keep your eyes
right.
peeled for
It
the
was this
shrine
way, I
and the
thought.
curve of the hill behind it.
The
Let's try
shrine.
following it north.
What? Follow it north, okay. I'll do as you say. Do I smell like grapes? Why would I smell like grapes? It's a weird question. Do it, Acid, you won't. The Dolphins will never win another game again. You know what, Bottom Boy? So the way I was hanging stands this past weekend, and the way that we usually do it is we'll bring like a small rope up the tree, tie it on with like a foot of extra room, maybe 18 inches above where we want it to hang. And I couldn't find the rope that my brother usually uses. So I grabbed one out of his hunting drawer thing, and I don't know, like an hour into hanging stands, I was getting to the second one, and I was just holding it. I was like, man, the material on this seat just stinks. it then hit me that my brother had used that rope as like a drag rag rope before. It still smelled just like dough urine. Why you gotta do this to me with the Dolphins never winning again? I'm just telling you what'll happen. That's all it is. Is a 270 too big for whitetail? Nah, 270 would be good. How many minutes is one in-game hour? 15 minutes. The time scale is like one real day is 4 in-game days, if that makes sense. 4 times normal speed. Is that a thing? Could be worse. I'm a Packers fan? What do you even mean it could be worse? Are you saying that being a Packers fan is worse than a Dolphins fan? Because I disagree wholeheartedly. I mean, they haven't quite lived up to their potential, but most teams really don't, to be fair. Thoughts of the Cowboys? They beat the Chargers, right? I had some stuff going on immediately after the 1 o'clock game, so I didn't get to watch the Cowboys game. But I think they ended up winning. Never met a decent Cowboys fan minus Bottom Boy. Well, those guys that you were talking to yesterday didn't do any favors for that. Genre of fan, group of fans, I don't know what I'm saying. What is that actually? Like, I don't see the things showing up on my map. He said follow it north. I'm just going to keep going and hope for the best. Oh, hi. I didn't even know male coyotes were up here. There's a 7. Okay. Scopes are sometimes a good idea. So are good shots, but, you know, we don't have many of those around here. Wendy, thanks so much for the super chat. I really appreciate the support. Are we roasting football teams now? I mean, we can, you know. I'll read them and laugh at them. Cowboys won 20-18. Nice. To be honest, I'm actually not sure what to make of them yet. They might be good. They kind of hung with the Buccaneers. Really, they should have beat the Buccaneers. But it's one of those things where bad teams find a way to lose, and I don't know if it was that or the Bucs just being a good team. I mean, we know the Bucs are good, but it's hard to classify where the Cowboys are. The amount of pain and suffering I've gone through, I think all AFC East fans in the last 20 years have just had a heck of a time. Along the river, east side, just south of the viewpoint. I don't even see a viewpoint. Or a lookout point thing? What's up, Scarecrow? Doing the missions. We just got the new 16 gauge. I killed 3 coyotes. And I guess I lost 2 of them in the brush. Rascal will figure it out. Anyway, I'm lost again, mission-wise. Did you watch the Penn State game? I don't really follow college football that much. I just have a hard time with it. Like, it's high scoring a lot of times and tends to be exciting, but when you've got your, like, there's 4 teams that are good, and then that's kind of it. That's where I get stuck with college ball. I forget what mission you're on. Same if I'm being totally honest. I'm just claiming coyotes, and he said run north, so I started running north. There's a thing, like, that way. That must be for that other mission. Where are you barking at? Alright, lead the way. That shotgun's amazing looking. It looks pretty good. Got a nice, just not too overdone look. Why is he scared of crows? Because of that one movie that I don't know the name of. Okay. Got that part done anyway. I mean, he said follow it north. That's kind of the last thing that I heard, so I'll just keep on going. Top left of the orange zone next to the outpost? Like all the way up here? Okay. I'll believe you. Birds? I don't know, the one that your mom scared of crows from. I think birds, yeah. Am I going the right way? Did I get this right? Do you have special plans for your 12/12 video? Yeah. The only thing is, that happened like a year ago. So, unfortunately, I don't know what that may have even been. I couldn't tell you which one it was. I think we've done close to 2,000. I'm not sure how YouTube counts it, like if they count the live streams and the videos all as videos, or like how the thing keeps track. Could I please get my binoculars out? Thank you, game. That was so kind of you to keep me from getting to spot any of these rabbits. My 12 hat got delivered. Oh, nice, bottom boy. Hope you like it. I believe that was the one I got to see before it was shipped out, and it looked pretty good. How to get more rares? So technically there is no specific method to get rares. You just need to generally hunt animals, and if you're shooting a bunch of them, if you're hunting areas that tends to have animals, you're likely to encounter some rares eventually. This is why I thought grinding for a diamond jackrabbit was going to be easy. It is not easy, and I struggled mightily in that, but they just run and then stand still. Wrong outpost? What? Said the corner. What do you mean? Wrong outpost. Hey, gold. Hi. What are you? It's fine. That's fine. Wrong outpost. Is it like over there? At least we killed rabbits.
This looks familiar.
There we go. That's annoying because I literally started here, but okay. Up there somewhere? That's rocks. Weren't there rocks in it? Yeah. Hopefully that's it. Tips on a diamond elk on Silver Ridge. So I've never really grinded for Rocky Mountain elk that much, but they have two different really brief drink times. I think it's 5 to 6 a.m. and 17 to 1800. I would mostly hunt them like during their feed time, because they feed all day. A lot of times for me, the west side of the map has been the best, so you can maybe give that area a look. Like the view, says the rabbit. I surely did not. I didn't need it. Like, getting stuck. Kind of hungry. What should I eat? Turtle soup. Hold on. Is your profile picture the corgi from my stream? Or does it just happen to be the same corgi that's the sub alert? I just caught on to the fact that's what that is.
Over on that hill. That's definitely it. 100 years of dust storms and summer monsoons have changed it surprisingly little, I have to say. Javier, let's take a look around.
That we can do.
Not superstitious, but this place is giving me an odd feeling.
Dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets. I mean, that's never a bad choice.
This frame doesn't look all that old. Let me try to translate.
You go ahead.
Someone plunged a knife deep in my side. Did he know why? I don't know why. Maybe he knew. I never knew. Ay, Dios. I recognize this. Let me think.
I'm doing parkour over here, so let me know when you're ready.
Novel about the revolution. Los de Abajo, the underdogs. It was Javier's favorite.
Oh.
This looks like it's been torn straight out of it.
Okay.
And the frame was
Dang it.
probably placed here a lot more recently than the grave marker was erected. He wanted us to find this. Maybe there's a clue in the book itself.
Are you gonna make me read? What mission did you get the 16 gauge from? It was like the 4th or 5th mission. The only good thing about Hirsch is the geese. I agree. So I guess in the meantime I'm supposed to go and do this other mission. What did it say? Oh. Return, go to the study, look for evidence, KKK. No big can I... Goodness. Strugs. Favorite map is probably Yukon. Yukon's a good map. I like Yukon. The thing that... It just needs one more species, like Doll Sheep would do a lot for that. What room am I staying in?
There is uncovered. I was actually planning on moving most of it out to make it into a second guest bedroom. Any day now.
Any day now.
Well, it's probably for the best. Because this time you're definitely not going to be able to avoid rifling through things. Mom will forgive me. I hope. I'm still amazed they
Uh-oh.
hide something in one piece. Take it one by one, and we'll see if anything jumps out.
What am I even doing? Oh. Like, how am I supposed to see that?
These trolls, they're a good deal less scary in miniature, no? A couple of family members were in New Zealand around the time they filmed the first movie.
That's weird. They put acid in this game. Tips on coyotes in Rancho? This road down here is one of the best spots. I shot like 4 diamonds and a couple of trolls down there. I don't even know. An antler.
A souvenir from my great-grandparents' trip to Germany. My bisabuela was a surprisingly mean shot.
Ripped acid.
Bisabuelo Javier
Acid's
was
a
big trouble,
champ.
but
He made it into the game before I
he
did.
used to steal all the towels from the hotel rooms we stayed in. He'd be like, "It's covered by the
Nice,
roof."
David.
He
Am I
was
still
a
looking?
good man. A bit
One behind the
eccentric,
door? What a... Oh my
but it was
goodness.
part of his charm. This is more like it.
They really want me to not hunt for these missions, don't they? Like, what are you doing? Last seen grazing cattle? That's weird that he would be grazing on cattle. Am I required to read that? Because
Raúl Soto del Bosque.
that's RS.
Soto, R.S. Javier's little brother. Of course. I should have known. I've heard the stories a million times. They never found his body.
Probably shot him with the
Raúl
shotgun.
was a bit of a hothead, if you'd believe the reputation he had. A young intellectual. You know the type. And Javier was the last
This
person
one
to
took you the
see
longest? Oh, I see. Was it digging through it, or is there more here?
Or maybe he had a target on his back.
I'm gonna go shoot deer again. Let me know when you're done.
Us Sotos were a pretty influential family around here before the revolution. Javier and Raúl's dad would have had the ear of the local cacique, the mayor
Soon,
and the
Kyla.
of the federal government.
Real soon.
Favors for favors, you know. But then,
Wait, really, Scarecrow?
everything was shook up. I heard that when they reported the disappearance, the police, or what was left of them around that time, practically laughed in their faces. They knew
Well.
Raúl better than his own family. Said he was probably out fighting with some bandits.
Is that so?
But then
I haven't
why
listened to
would he
anything
leave
you
his
said, but is that
shotgun
so?
behind? And how did it end up in that logbook 6 feet under the ground?
Got it.
We're clearly not done with this mystery yet, but at least we know the major players now.
Yeah, it'd be like Brady and
There are any clues
Mahomes.
in the book.
You know, the type. The book. What book? Am I supposed to?
Let's head back to the Casa Grande one last time. I think we're close to wrapping this up.
Oh, I'm so excited. I don't even know what's going on. SD streams would be A+. They just gotta be on Twitch. So if you're not followed on Twitch, you should go and do that. Twitch.tv/FlinterGaming. 12. What's up, Billy? We've had, oh my, right by the tent. We've had 12 different twists and turns in this mission stream, I must say. at least twice I've been completely lost. Back to whatever it's called, Casa Grande. Fun fact, the crew's Wi-Fi for watching streams is garbage like my house. Only 144p will play smoothly without buffers. Well, that's unfortunate.
Cases, right?
No. No. That's a gun case, not a bookcase. I almost had it. I really... Oh, it does show me.
Right where we left it. ¿Qué es esto? A secret passage.
Whoa.
Right under our noses this whole time.
I mean, you might be taller than me. It's...
Flashlight.
Of course I have a flashlight. Let me in.
Careful on those stairs.
As I dive down them.
I have to say, I was half expecting a chupacabra to jump out and drain your blood. This is a relief.
Thanks for sending me down there, then.
Anything on the desk? A white neckerchief. This looks just like the one Raul was wearing in the photo.
Definitely Kyla.
Diary. Javier's. No. It's Raul's.
Do I need to read this? Did I break it? Maybe I was supposed to read that. Wouldn't it be in mission items? Nope. There. I was kind of hoping by scrolling to the bottom I'd be all good. I'm gonna try this again. And nothing. So now what? Did I come back up out? No. This part was bugged on console for me. This is the mission that gets stuck / takes way too long. So is this where they're supposed to be? Hold on. Yeah. I'm gonna pull up Call of the Wild's Twitter, because this is the one that they made a post about. Call of the Sea. No. Is it COTW on Twitter? Yes. What did they say? They said... yeah, this mission, removing the wait time between interacting with the diary and advancing. This one isn't actually a bug, but we're going to give it a little tweak because we have made it cause some confusion. So yeah, it's not bug necessarily, I just have to wait, I guess. Everybody's cheering for Classic. Oh dear. But there was a 12. Billy himself entered the stream. It's fine. We'll go shoot some small stuff. What is the way to fix that then? If there's a way? If Kyla is PG on SC, then I am too. I think... to be honest, I'm not even PG on SC. I just don't think about it. Acid is PG too? Just, yeah. We're still gonna do it on Twitch. When would we even stream it, though? Whenever Acid's working. I have no idea. So Saturdays, I had talked about, because we do like the Sunday streams, I had talked about doing like a Second Extinction Saturday or something, but we're gonna be hunting those days like real soon. Actually, by the time they do the thing, like immediately, the first Saturday after they implement it. So I'm not too sure exactly when we would do it. Maybe it'll be a Sunday thing, maybe some breaks from Red Dead. We'll see. Rude. I didn't mean it, man. I think you should live stream yourself work. That's probably not a good idea. It just seems like it would be very entertaining. You know how like what's his name? Wings of Redemption gets watched for just having meltdowns on streams. I feel like that would not meltdown necessarily, but just it sounds like your entire work is just a train wreck sometimes. Not necessarily due to you either. I swear I'm not trying to smoke you on this one, but I think it would be funny to watch a stream of your work. Did I do the thing?
But this explains a lot.
I didn't take that long.
I've been the older brother myself, and I dread to think what my sisters had written about me in their diaries.
Did you talk too much?
But it bled over into politics for Javier and Raul. In the middle of a civil war. And then Javier took the gun, and when we found it, there was still blood on the stock. And Raul's things are here. They must have had another altercation. One that didn't end well for Raul.
Considering he's dead.
Still can't believe it. My bisabuelo was a bit weird, but doing this to his own brother?
Have you killed an elk, IRL? I have not. One day I hope to.
It's a lot. I think he wanted us to find this.
That's what I'm saying, Ass. It would probably be hilarious to watch.
To show us that he did love his brother, despite everything. It just hurts me knowing that he took a secret like this to his grave. Hey, listen. I owe you big time for helping us out with this. Thank you, really.
Anytime, but the fact that every single mission
As long as you like.
has had nothing to do with
In the meantime,
hunting is kind of
I'm
sad.
going to do what I should have done ages ago and get in touch with my family. Let them know what you've discovered.
This isn't it, right?
Talk soon.
Okay. Is that a story mission, though? I think they're only story mission, now that I think of it. Paint, stencils, and brush. Yep, that's definitely, definitely hunting. I used the lower of big maleness to power through the missions. The lower? Power. That's probably what you meant. First time it ever was indeed a mustier Kyla. Where are we supposed to go? Paint the new name on the archway. Wait for Salvador to contact you. At least they tell you, I guess, that you're supposed to wait this time. I feel like we've been waiting half of the stream. Did I hear family? I think. Yeah, he said something about it, right? We need more hunting missions. Yeah, I just... Like, I understand, right? The point of story missions on a new reserve is to get you to essentially explore the entire map. But, I don't know, throw some hunting in there, maybe? Like, we're getting some shooting done. I don't think I'm spoiling anything by opening this, am I? We've shot 19 animals so far today, which is... We've had streams slower than that when we're hunting specific animals. But it's all, other than that one pheasant, it's all been essentially, we're going to go to choose and hunt because he's telling us to do other stuff. In the meantime, I guess we'll maybe smoke a pheasant or two because we're just straight up waiting. Where is the ghost bucket, though? I think the ghost bucket's still at Millstone. Or behind you. Whoa. I can't get my mission to fix yet. How'd you do that? I just waited. I didn't do nothing. Side missions are good. The side missions on those first couple of maps that had them were some of the best. There were a number of diamonds on Hirschfeld and Layton. Was the Medved Diamond Brown Bear, was that a story mission one or is that side mission? Hello there, young sir. What's up, Gabe? Thank you, man. How many diamonds? Honestly, man, I don't have a clue. It's been so long since I've actually looked. I guess exactly 800. At least one of those is Kyla's Diamond Coyote. Have you only shot the one diamond? Or did you get a fallow too? No, he had a rare fallow. So for me, I guess $7.99. Which means the next diamond maybe is something I'd like to make cool. I don't think I'm going to work too hard to try to find something specific. What'd you miss? A lot of waiting around for these missions to actually do things. I think that's been the vast majority of the stream is like going to shoot things, waiting for missions to take place. The story missions in the first two maps? Yeah, like, they just did, I don't know, whether it, it was the person that was writing them, or like I'm not sure what changed, but they just did a lot better job, I think, in moving you around, making you feel like you were involved with what was going on. Where, like you said, now Bottom Boy, it's usually like somebody lamenting their life story to you as they send you around to do tasks that have very little to do with hunting and a lot to do with things you're probably not that interested in. But I mean, like I said, at least they kind of do lead you around the reserve. Are you doing so in single player, Johnny, and like working your way up to 35k, or how have you just been waiting forever to shoot stuff? How long are we streaming for? About 45 minutes yet. Which at this rate is going to be entirely waiting on old Salvador to give us a ring, you know? Did he go this way? Rascal is still crying. Like there's a pheasant sitting here, so it's got... Oh yeah, I see it. Hi. Who needs to aim? Just go to Diamond Caribou? Nice. Interesting pose. We hit that twice, in fact. Just keep on working our way down. Messed up a Diamond Puma, but I got a new one. There you go. I was going to say, Diamond Puma are... Well, level 9 Puma are common. Diamond Puma are a little more rare. Just a lot of 38.9 trolls tend to show up. Managing to catch most of it then? Yeah, not too bad. Oh.
Hey, ¿qué onda? I hope you're keeping yourself busy.
I've really had to.
I just got off the phone with my mom.
We do,
I
Kyla.
told her about the changes we've been
You
making
tell him.
here and what we found. And I apologized. Me, stubborn little Java. Well, there's a first time for everything. I said I wasn't trying to stumble over the ranch's history and that I want them. I want my family on board with me.
Tell me more.
There's one thing
I'm here for you, buddy. Let it out.
has taught me. It's that these kind of feuds aren't worth it. Whatever the reason.
Family feuds.
But yeah, now that that's done, we're looking to the future. And I wanted to ask you a favor. I'm sure you've noticed the scaffolding above the entrance to the Casa Grande. We repainted the entire thing recently, but it still needs some finishing touches.
Sounds good, Bottom Boy. We'll hopefully catch you around the Discord or something.
Search engine friendly name for this building, so prospective guests have an easier time finding us.
Can we name it Big Mail Mansion?
It's fine, but it's a bit impersonal. Plus, there's tons of them in this state alone. Well, my mom had a great idea. How's your handwriting?
God awful.
Not to
Oh,
worry.
he expected
I
that.
asked my sister to drop by some stencils and paint while you were out hunting. She left them in the kitchen.
When you've let me hunt for like
Can you
4
fix them
seconds
head over
and
the
sent me off to
archway at the Casa Grande's
clip
entrance?
fences.
Oh, I won't spoil the name. You'll see soon enough.
It better be Big Mail Mansion or I'm gonna be a sad lad. Where's this pheasant at? I don't know. I was kinda hoping to kill that on the way down through here. I don't even see tracks. Well, I don't know how much more there is to do mission-wise, so we'll go paint a fence or something. Africa and Himalayas are the two maps I want. Okay, so I don't know a lot about the Himalayas, but surely there would be... Is that where Marco Polo sheep would be? I'm sure it's like sheep or goat species, but I don't know exactly. Pick up the stuff, yep. Nice execution, thanks. I try. Thanks for chucking them on the ground, I guess. Got a nice new can of paint.
There we go. And don't forget the brush.
There's about 12 more doors in this room than there need to be. Got a level 5 diamond access deer, nice. I was just thinking I'd like to hunt access deer again one of these days. You weirdo. I quite like him in the Hunter Classic.
And now,
What kind of... I don't know what I just did as I went up that ladder, but that sounded terrible.
nice and even.
Casa
I don't
Roll.
know how to do it myself.
Not Big Mill Mansion.
We wanted something that had a story behind it, that evokes the history of the ranch. Raúl didn't deserve his fate. Even Bisabuelo Javier would have admitted that. This is our way of honoring him.
I'm sort of assuming I can never get up here again.
Oof. I think you're due a break now. Thirsty work, even in November.
What's the move?
You know, I'm already a lot more optimistic about the future of this place than I was just a few short weeks ago. And a lot of that is on you. It's not going to be easy, and I expect we'll hit a few bumps on the way. But with my family backing me,
Is this
I'm
it?
optimistic that we can turn around Rancho Del Arroyo.
12-hour work stream? Yes.
That all the weird and wonderful creatures of the desert can thrive in. We owe it to the people who fought to make our land better.
Ow.
I'll leave you for now, but keep your eyes on your hunter mate. I'll contact you if there's more work to do.
So I assume that means there will be another
I
mission?
can't let you off the hook that easily.
Nice, Aaron. Mission complete. Okay, it doesn't say that there's another one active. So, I suppose at this point we kind of go hunt around and then he's eventually going to contact us, or at least it made it sound that way. Worst case scenario, we're simply just going to do what we would do if we completed the missions, which is go spend some time hunting ranchos. So either way, it kind of at this point puts us at the same place. You can jump back up there? Okay. Welcome back, Tortoise. Just did this mission yesterday on console. Nice. Was that the last one, or did you end up getting contacted for another one then? He made it seem like we're not done, but is there a way to know? Not really. Sad there's no side missions on Rancho. The story was not all that much fun. Yeah, it wasn't really that special. When are you posting a real life hunt again? Well, it's not a hunt, but tomorrow I've got kind of like basically my preseason video. So, shooting my bow, kind of introducing the bow and the arrows I'll be using this year, and some scouting, which the scouting went pretty good. Got a couple of bucks on film, one that was pretty good size, and they were just sort of pushing each other around a little bit. I thought it was neat. Had a good time. Can't because YouTube rules? I don't think that's true. I know what you're referring to. I'm guessing that's not going to be a problem. I think really quickly there'll be some statements about that. 22 here, nice. Smoked. I have no idea where the rabbit went. Uh-oh. Is that my stream dying, or is that Discord dying? I hope it's Discord dying. Stream seems to be okay. I don't know. What bow do you have in real life? I've got an Obsession Nitro HZ, and I quite like it. I won't spoil too much about what it looks like, because like I said, I'm going to show it off in tomorrow's video, but it looks really cool. It shot fantastic for me. Literally just yesterday, 40 yards away, I was shooting the target, and it had to be millimeters from splitting an arrow. Like, I broke the nock, the arrow split a little bit, but then my second arrow kind of glanced off the nock, I guess, which is good. It didn't cost me 2 arrows, but I've never split an arrow that far away, and I nearly ended up doing it just shooting at a deer, like not even a specific aim point, if that makes sense. I'm from South Africa, so I don't know about deer tags. How does it work? It depends on the state, and really even here in PA, it depends year to year. So, I believe it's a measure to try to potentially slow the spread of CWD. I want to say some of it is into PA by now. It kind of started west and worked its way east. If you don't know what CWD is, it's essentially, it's the acronym for chronic wasting disease. Deer essentially they'll get that, and slowly but surely they just kind of end up, a lot of times, walking in circles, they don't end up living. I don't know. It's almost like it's not age related, but it's almost like where they just don't even know what's going on anymore, as if they had aged to the point that they just don't have any brain left. I don't know. I don't know exactly what causes it, but it just makes them lose their senses and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, as a measure to reduce the population so like not all the deer end up with it, we can get like unlimited doe tags this year, and we can hold up to 6. So I currently have 6 doe tags, 4 for my dad's property and 2 for my new property, and then I've got my buck tag as well. So yeah, lots of opportunity for deer kills. I'm hoping to fill all those doe tags. We'll kind of see. Last year I could have shot 20. They were everywhere. Every single time I went hunting I could have killed a doe. I killed my 3 and then I would just see them over and over. So that should be okay. We need a bow command to link that video, Kyla. Probably the way to do it. Once that drops, if Billy hasn't set up a command already, I'll do that. CWD essentially turns deer into zombies, minus the hugger for brains. They become nothing but skin and bone and wander around aimlessly until they die. There you go. Much better, succinct variation of what I was trying to say. Maybe I have CWD because I went in circles around that old thing to begin with. Pennsylvania, indeed. I'm trying to see. Join a server that says someone's level 265. Yeah, that is quite a mod / hack sounding kind of thing. I probably wouldn't hang around on that one for very long. Did you finish the quest? I think so. At the end of the last one, he said that he might contact us again or something, but now we're just running down the road looking for pheasants and rabbits. I wanted to go back to that thing, though, that Funeral Tortoise brought up. I want to say it was Flare that made a video on it. Essentially, there's been some YouTube channels with hunting content that have been demonetized for having such content with the opportunity to appeal. Some channels didn't get that, some channels with that content didn't get that. I intend to, because I've not gotten it, I intend to continue uploading hunting content. I think there is a fine line to walk between like respectful hunting content and non-respectful hunting content, which there's some of that out there as well. That might be what they're actually going after. And yeah, I'm not looking to make that kind of stuff. So there's that side of it. The other side of it is, unfortunately, sometimes you just have to play the YouTube game. So, and what I mean by that is, like, if they decide that hunting content's not allowed on the platform, hopefully hunting game content's still going to be, but if I gotta move it elsewhere, I will. But I'll continue to make it until that point. So, I'm still going to do it. Worst case scenario, we'll be doing it elsewhere, but yeah, that is something worth mentioning. And, we'll sort of see what happens this fall, but there's how many hunting videos on this channel and it's been fine, so. Bow command for the new bow. Yeah, Billy, you can link that video to that command if you'd like. Africa's so big they should do another. They could do like 10 more Africa maps and not duplicate any species. I think it would be a good idea. It feels like we're about due for one. No pheasants. Bummer. Well, we could go back where we were. I was kind of hoping to find ones that live up here, because I know there are some. We could look for pheasants and rabbits, kind of. If we go... Let's do that. Let's start here and go down into this area. Look how many zones are here. It's insane. Had to run all the way back to my phone? But from how far? All the outdoor creators need to make their own platform? So here's the problem when it comes to that. And like, this is not to say that's a bad idea, because it probably is something that needs to be done. But making a platform that's going to catch on, that's going to get used, and is going to be able to turn a profit for whoever is making it, is going to be so tough, because where do people go when they want to watch content of any kind? Probably YouTube. And when you're making a competitor to YouTube, they're probably going to find a way to make it really difficult on you. So I just don't imagine that that would be an easy thing to do. When did you change your name to Billowy? Because I only just now realized that you have your name that way. Your voice makes me calm. Why, thank you, I think. Why is there a nightbot even though it's day? It's night somewhere. I'd watch a hunting site. Yeah, I think a lot of people would. But, like, to get enough eyes on it, because here's the thing, right? You have to have all the server space to host the videos and stuff. And then there's advertisements and all the different things that are going to go into that. Like, YouTube didn't turn a profit for forever. I don't even know if they do now. I assume so. But I think that's where you kind of run into a problem. Like, it can only kind of exist for so long before whoever is funding it isn't going to be able to continue to fund it. His voice makes me calm until he whispers toes. I don't even remember why I did that. Probably to get a reaction out of you. Are you proud of me for not whispering it to you right now? Because I was going to. I tried to be nice. I forgot who, but somebody typed Billowy. I thought it was Kyla. But I just realized you changed your name to that. Thank you for taking away the stress of my day. Well, you know, back at you, back at all you guys. It has been a bit of a stressful day. A lot of them have in recent times, but regardless, when I sort of just get to focus on one thing, doing the stream and talking to you guys in chat, it always does help. So, goes both ways. John, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate the support. What's going on, man? Hope you're having a good Monday. Got a slap for being a weirdo. I mean, it wasn't a rude slap. Was a behave yourself, or you'll get a real slap. Sir Billiam the 12th. Oh my god, I love it. Ooh, they're all commons. Why are all the big ones on my map commons? We have an ochre diamond. I can't complain about it, but every time we get a 26 to 31, it ends up being a common. I wouldn't be shocked if this is a 5, just because it's my map, but we'll see. Maybe so, Kyla. I don't know why I thought it was you. Huh. Maybe you were just there. Did I read it out loud? Was it my stream? Maybe that's why I'm remembering it that way. Still moving? Yeah, technically, like, officially got the house earlier today. So I was running around doing all that stuff. What the heck? Hello? Where is... Fight! It's probably that one. Sure is. It's a pretty big 4. Hey, look, I'm faster than you now. Made it even. Pretty big 4. 137. Anyway, to get back to that, there's a lot of stuff that still has to happen, including internet, but I'm hoping maybe by the end of the week or this time next week to have like a first stream for the new house kind of thing. So I'm still going to be at least probably Wednesday, maybe Friday, having to come back here and stream from here. But otherwise, I'm hoping to get everything kind of moved over. After the stream today, I'm going to try to get some stuff taken up there and, yeah, we'll keep on keeping on. Thank you, Billy. What happened plenty of times? Oh, probably like... I see. Is this SpongeBob? No, this is Patrick. Oh my acid. We're strictly business partners. Nothing more. Strictly business. What's up, Jordan? What did I miss? Nothing too crazy. We just been running around doing missions. I think we've got them done. I genuinely don't know. They didn't make it incredibly clear, but it was sort of like, I'm gonna reunite with my family. Okay, bye. So, like, I assume that means it's over. Got the great one today? Nice, man. Lots of them been dropping since Rancho. I kind of have gotten away from my grind, partially due to events that I was talking about. The Patrick voice, I don't think I do it very well. My brother used to do it almost perfectly, but I don't know if he can still do that. What mission did you leave off on? Last thing we did was home on the ranch. We painted the thing. It's, he said at the end something like, I'll call you again, you won't get off the hook that easy, but it doesn't show that there's another mission, like it completed that mission, so I don't know. Reenactment skills 100? Yes. Acid more like acid? Acid more like base. You get me? Did you paint the arch? I did. That was the last thing. Then we climbed around on the building for everybody was telling us things. I need you to say shoost again. Haven't heard it in years. I think I say it in a lot of streams and stuff. I'll say it on occasion when I go to shoost things, but you know, depends. Classic time? We'll hang out in Call the Wild for 20 more minutes. I think we should change the time at least. I kind of do want to focus on rabbits. Maybe we'll run this road during ideal rabbit time. Yeah, Billy. You never would have guessed every couple of weeks going to see each other has anything to do with that. It's gonna be interesting. We'll see how far away from now it ends up being. But I think we have separation anxiety. Yeah, that's ain't that the truth? Distance is trash. That's what I was about to get at. We'll see exactly when this gets to happen. I think we've talked about this in streams and stuff before. So Kyla's gonna be up here this fall for like all of hunting season, and she's gonna film my hunting. I'm gonna film her hunting, and I'm hoping to get some better quality like videos doing it that way. But since she'll be up here for, it's sort of like a temporary move. I have no idea what's gonna happen when she's going back, but I'm fully prepared to just be the status male of Call of the Wild. No ducks given? Oh my, I want to change that emote right now from ducks don't count, because who even cares about diamond ducks anymore? It's not like the conversation it used to be. Wait. I thought this was going to be a mission thing this entire time. This is just here? Huh. I've gotten past it a bunch of times. And I've always thought like, yeah, whenever we do that mission stream, we'll figure out what this is about. Nope. Don't mind me, I'm taking drugs. What is it, Tylenol? I don't know why I've had all the headaches lately. Maybe stress, but I've been on a strict diet of Tylenol and water. Dead male. How could you tell it was a male, Billy? Did you examine the... It's the cheekbones, right? That tend to have a pretty good, consistent way of identifying? Not that that was a human, but you know. Is that a cow skeleton? It was some kind of like long-nosed animal. I'm not too sure exactly what. That's exactly what it was. I knew it. I could smell the Tylenol in your breath. Imagine if Tylenol... That sounds terrible. That would not be any good. I know the anatomy and physiology of bones in certain animals. Well, what kind of animal was it? If you're such an expert, you whale biologist. What's up? Is it Joven? Am I saying your name right? Hope I got it. If not, feel free to correct me. All these average-sized common males. I want that rare. I really do. Any species that doesn't have a drink time is really difficult to grind for, because you can't reliably check your population of them. Like, you're guaranteed to miss some. I think that was the issue I was having with the antelope jackrabbits, but I'm determined to hunt them until a rare shows up. Need some Tylenol for my headache? Yeah, you couldn't bring the magnesium, huh? That's no good. Is that it? How does that work on cruises? Do you bring your own, like, medicine and such? Or surely you can buy it somewhere. It's kind of like a long time to be stuck without. That was the oh my. Odecoily. I can't say it. Tell me that in English, Billy. Jordan, thank you for the eggs super chat. I appreciate you, man. Is there an egg emote? I think there is, right? I feel like there is. I do think so, Kylo. Adorable, some might even say. A media share stream? What? What do you even mean? Pheasant went where? Do you do any waterfowl hunting in real life? I've never gotten to. I think I'd like to sometime in the near future, but I've never had the opportunity thus far. Beat 'em up? I don't know if I have probable cause just yet, but you know. Try not to do anything with evidence on stream, my god. They'll get me. Arrest me for 12 counts of... I don't even know what. Battery. AA battery. Oh, good lord, Billy. Ovis canadensis. Is that a no. Yeah, maybe. I was gonna say like a domestic dog. Did I get that one? John, thank you for the super chat. Your streams are great. Well, thank you, man. It is greatly appreciated. What is she for? I don't know. Are you 12? Shot 130-inch whitetail IRL, but we didn't find it? Out of curiosity, is that like something that happened super recently and you're still looking, or what's the situation there? Snarly. When people donate, they can play a video and the length is determined by the amount donated? Maybe I don't understand the concept, but I don't love the sound of that at first glance. This Saturday, okay. Maybe you'll end up stumbling upon it when you're out hunting still. I've been so all over the place today. Not doing very good at sticking with one thing. Yay, dead earbuds. Do I get to talk to all the passengers now? Put me up to the microphone. I'm sure you have those privileges. Is it called a passenger on a cruise? Hello. A thick male, where do you live? Where were you, sir? Sir Chunky Bird. The problem is... Oh, the problem is I've gone prone. The problem is... They're old tracks, and I don't know exactly where their feed zone would be. Huh. Pretty close. Just a female, so I'm not going to worry. Just join. What did I miss? I think we got through all of the Rancho missions today, Steven. The reason I say I think is because they didn't make it incredibly clear whether or not we were officially done. But we seem to be done. Ovis is sheep and rams. Bighorn sheep? I assume? How do I say your name? Chepe? Am I saying that close right? I hope so. If you ever want to do any duck or dove hunting and you're ever in the southern Missouri area, hit me up. Well, I appreciate it, man. Missouri, you say? I say Missouri. Well, there you go. You live in a yellow submarine? Do you now? I thought you lived in... I don't know where you live. I know close to where you live, but I can never remember the actual. I really thought that was a dog in what you said, Billy, so... I guess that's why I don't... Is it Latin? Would that be Latin? I think it's Latin. That's why I don't speak Latin. Being a bow hunter, have you ever looked into the studies from Dr. Ashby on arrow weight and FOC and effectiveness of different arrows? I never really have. It's something that... I'm kind of like... not torn necessarily, but... So when it comes to that kind of stuff, like getting into super specifics with that, all that stuff, arrow weight, FOC, I don't know, just beyond the go to your local archery shop and get the correct arrows kind of thing, like when you're starting to look into your own arrow builds and stuff. Hey Ches, hope you guys are having a good stream, good cruise. I don't know what's going on. I'm having a day. Anyway, to get back to what I was talking about before I let that get too far away. When I start to think about all that kind of stuff, I've always just been kind of like, I don't know, whenever I get my arrows from wherever I get them, I get them sighted in and, you know, I make my shot placement and I'm good. Like, I've never been too technical, because I think there's a line to walk between getting too technical and not putting in enough practice as you've been researching for your arrows and stuff all the time, and then not getting technical enough and having the wrong setup. Somewhere in the middle there is where I'd like to be, but I definitely haven't done enough research. Like, I trust people that I ask that know more than me. That's usually where that ends up. You know, I'm technically only like 3 states from you. I'm technically only like 3 states from Kyler, but it's still a how many hour flight? Well, it's an hour and a half flight. It's like a 7-hour journey though between driving to the airport and stuff. Tis it Monday? It is. How'd you get into IRL hunting? I grew up like seeing my dad bring, you know, bucks in on the 4-wheeler or whatever. There was a picture of me, I think in 2001 or 2003 or something. Must have been 2001, where my dad had just got his biggest buck, and like we're all out in the snow. It's me, my brother, and my sister. I believe my sister was there. Just all sitting on the back of the 4-wheeler with his 10-point. And there's also one when I was really, really little, like months old, when my dad got his mount back from his second biggest buck that he shot the year I was born. Like, I was just around that stuff literally from the very beginning. And it's just one of those things, I guess, where you want to be like your dad when you're little, so I would see him doing that and wanted to get into it, and it didn't take me long. I think I was 6 years old, he took me and I shot a squirrel, and, you know, been hooked ever since. I guess we missed that. 'Tis unfortunate. If you count Canada as a state, I'm only like 5 away from you. What? Are you saying you go up one all the way across Canada and then down? That's what you mean, isn't it, Billy? I'm technically only 12 minutes from you if you disregard the other 78 minutes. Yeah, we're technically here on this channel at 1 million subs if you don't count the other 727k that we need. My mom had an elk hunt. I was born 6 weeks before the hunt. Boy, getting like into shape for that, depending on what kind of elk hunt it was, getting into shape for that must have been quite something. Twerky's over there. Don't you live near a torpedo is coming your way town? What? I don't get it. Shot my 3rd doe last night from Michigan's early doe weekend. 150-yard hard shot. Nice, Elijah. I'm looking forward to getting some does here in a couple of weeks. I know, like, It's been a thing for me since I've been living on my own, which I have been for 3 years, but especially this year with the house, like, any amount that I can save on groceries by getting venison will be a big deal, so definitely going to be looking to drop some does and fill those tags. Couple of turkeys. Exactly, Billy. That is what you meant? Up into Canada all the way across? I was like, what do you mean? That still doesn't make any sense, but yeah, I got you now. I live in a yellow submarine near another yellow submarine that's inhabited by beetles from a strawberry field. Wow. 12 out of 12. Look at all these gobblers, my goodness. And they're all small. Ooh, that was actually not a small one. I might be partially blind, it's fine. And a terrible shot. Where's his friend? Think his friend's about to do a nosedive down there. Oi. I don't even know what's happening. Maybe there'll be a diamond gobbler out here. No hate, but what's the point in killing a doe unless for meat? There's just no point to it? What's the point in killing a buck other than for meat? Do you know where I'm coming from? Like, if it's... Here's my point. Why are antlers, which, you know, they shed every single year, why are they officially more valuable than a doe when you can make a European mount of its skull, when you can do different things with it? Like, I shot a doe last year. It was my 3rd doe tag that I filled. It was one of my, like, proudest trophies, I guess, to say it that way, because it was just an old doe, and I was able to take it at 20 yards with my bow. And in fact, even despite the fact that everything went pretty much perfect, she still ducked and ended up making what I think would have been about a perfect shot into a liver shot, and luckily we recovered her. But I think there's a decent enough argument to be made for does being like trophies as well. Like, if you can get 20 yards away from a doe and kill it with a bow, you just accomplished something that's not easy to do. When it comes to shooting them with a gun, I mean, it's still far from easy. I guess it depends on what you consider the point of the hunt, but yeah, for me it's definitely more than just the meat. I live by the saying, if it's brown, it's down. I'm not quite like that, but I do tend to value the meat over anything else. Like, I'm looking this year, we have a bunch of, like, super promising 3.5-year-old bucks. And you know what? Like, some are going to get shot in rifle season, not by me, and not by my family. But, like, some would survive. There's no doubt some will make it through, and probably would turn out to be really good deer, but I don't think I'm passing a 3.5-year-old deer. Like, I'm in PA, not Iowa. So, if I get a chance at one of those good-sized bucks, even though I know some are going to make it through and turn into really good ones next year, it's a bunch of really good quality venison, so probably going to go for it. It's actually 5 away? Did you say 5? I think you did. You're a biologist and a geologist. Geologist? Mapologist? I don't know. Got into it through this channel. Wait, going back. Started playing last week. Got a 278.1 moose 2 days ago and 2 diamond turkeys. Nice, William. Glad you found it through the channel as well. I'm in PA, not Iowa. I just think that's an important distinction to make. Why? That is not showing up for me. Okay, but took a little while to show up. Is it Noel? Am I saying that right? I hope I have your name correct. Thank you so much for the super chat. What's the best red deer strategy at the moment? Probably, I would say Quattro during their drink time. They have a couple of them. They have a morning one and like an evening and night one. I would just shoot every stag on Quattro over and over. There's a bunch of locations you can clear pressure as you're going along by shooting other red deer. and it seems to produce pretty well. Iowa, I'm just saying, like, when you're in the land of the biggest males, it also is important, like, as for what seasons are in certain states, but, like, it's not as big a deal to kill a 4.5 or a 5.5-year-old buck in certain states, and I'm not in one of those states. Like, a 3.5-year-old deer in PA is a pretty solid age class deer in my mind, so if it's a small 3.5, I don't really have a problem trying to let it walk, but I would definitely not pass like a big 3.5 because it is 3.5, if that makes sense. That is true, Kyla. I was thinking because you got a rare red deer and you had your... Was it just 1 diamond or 2 diamonds off Quattro? But yeah, it was Tay with the rare. Are you worried about YouTube demonetizing IRL hunting channels with your IRL videos? Not really. If they're specifically worried about actual real-life hunting content, then no, I'm not really worried. If they do demonetize me, because I think the way that it was described is that it was like a month, and then you'd have the opportunity to appeal. I could take down those videos, like we have them on another channel anyway, on the Meat Hunters channel, and they are a significant, but, you know, pretty small percentage of whatever potential, like, revenue the channel brings in. So, like, I could keep doing my thing as long as I don't care about hunting game content, and I'll post that content for IRL hunting elsewhere. I'm not going to stop making it, but yeah, I'm not really worried. That's not specifically what I do for like a living on YouTube. It's this stuff. So as long as they're cool with this, which I can't possibly imagine how video games are ever going to leave the platform, then it's fine. Because you think about it, right? Maybe it's not animal cruelty. I don't want you guys to think that I'm saying it is, but maybe that's what they're trying to say is the issue. Well, okay, fine. But if you're saying that's the issue with IRL hunting, and then if they were to take that route with, like, hunting games, well then every video game, like all the Call of Duties and stuff like that, can't happen either, because you can't have any sort of, like, human violence on YouTube. So, yeah, I don't imagine it's going to be a big deal. I can't see where it would be. We'd love to see Kyla's content. It'll happen one day. Did you guys see the fallow guide she made? Like, literally all I did was edit it together and, like, did a tiny bit of hunting myself. It was all her work, and it was so well done. I was so proud of that. She kicked me out of my apartment. I wasn't even here to guide her, and she did great. That sounded terrible. She wanted me to leave so she wasn't, like, nervous or whatever. She didn't kick me out like, you know, go away, I'm gonna make this video. Not like that. It's not just the hunting that gets them demonetized, it's all videos that you make. No, I know. But the way that they described it is that if you had IRL hunting content, you'd be demonetized your whole channel for like a month, and then you'd have an opportunity to appeal that. If I then, in that month, if they were to do that, which I don't really think they will, but maybe it'll happen. If they were to do that, I could then delete all those IRL hunting videos and appeal the decision to demonetize me, and it should allow me to get the monetization back. And, like, real talk, real quick here, before we wrap up, one of the major reasons that I do Twitch is because if YouTube ever decided, you know what, we're not going to let you do hunting game content anymore, we're not about that life. Well, first of all, that would suck, but that's why we're on Twitch. So, like, if my channel just disappears one day and it's gone, and I can't post on the community tab to tell you guys, like, hey, I'm over here now, you know, that's why I have a Twitch channel that we stream on 3 days a week. It would still be like a fallback plan. Plus, I really like the Twitch streaming environment. It just happens to work out really well. So it's a whole, you know, don't put all your eggs in one basket kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know. I think there's a pretty big IRL hunting presence on YouTube. To lose that, from a business perspective for them, would be a pretty big hit, I would assume. We'll have to see. We'll have to see where it goes. But yeah, personally, I'm not too worried yet. Is that a Mela? That is a Mela. All right, let's go and see if we can get that. My alarm just went off, and I already want to go home. Time for bed. Just say you got confused and went to bed when your alarm went off. How far are you gonna wander off? Don't you fly away. Don't do it. Just stay there. It'll be fine. That's not staying. Maybe it's staying. Okay. The Twitch streams are the best for sure. Well, I appreciate that. I really enjoy doing them. I think that's a Mela. I should probably confirm. Let's see. It is. Cool. Still no rare roosters, but this is like the 4th rare hen we've seen. Let's make sure this is going to fire. There we go. I think it's that one. Should be good. Rooster just sounded off down there too, or a female rabbit, one of the two. Neat. Nice. 12 out of 12 trophy rating. I guess we will tax that on the off chance that one day they make a multi-mount that includes hen pheasants. I think they should. The rares look really good. We have an albino, 2 or 3 melanicics, and a leucistic. So if they ever included 3, we have all the different variations, but we shall have to see. We need more Kyla content, I agree. Essie, well, hopefully that's going to be happening sometime in the very near future. But anyway, yeah, call him Billy Gross. Rude. So rude. Yeah, anyway, we are going to wrap up here, so I guess we have the missions done. Like, unless we're out here hunting sometime in the next week or so and he decides to call us up and send us to do another one of his errands, I think we're all set, but we got a rare pheasant out of the deal. That was quite a welcome surprise. And yeah, nice to get the missions done. I think we're officially through all the story missions on the entire game again, so that's good as well. But as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the support today. And I will see you in tomorrow's video. It's the IRL preseason video, so I think you guys are going to enjoy that. Bye!